Well, here we go then. Another day, another extension to the overdraft, as they say. So, pretty good day on the entrepreneurial business front yesterday. I think meetings finished about my time, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning. I suppose, it's all medium news, a bit of good news. We have 3 lines of success, all based on investment or influx of further capital. One is a smaller investor, which has been ran as a little bit. They've promised us 2 small injections, 1 large. So the second of the 2 smaller injections came in yesterday. So that's a good thing, it keeps the candles burning and the relevant services that we need to keep it operational going. Of course, that's not money in my pockets or any of the founders' pockets. That's just, capital to keep us moving. Then they've estimated the larger influx, which means, or larger tranche, which would be me getting some salary at last for what we've been doing and make everyone else's life much easier. That will start once that larger amount comes in, so that's good. He said end of this month is his target, probably more like the start of next month. Then we had a conversation last night. It's a major investor that I'm under an NDA and non-disclosure agreements that I can't say who he is to anyone because he's fairly in the public eye. I wouldn't say he's world famous, but if you knew his name you could type it in and he's got his own Wikipedia page, stuff like that. Our chief legal officer of the company has been courting him for at least 2 months. We've been talking to him on and off for 2 or 3 weeks. Last night was one of those landmark conversations. We would say he's 90% in. Last night was supposed to be him providing us some sort of deal plan if he wants to step on board with some major finances. But it wasn't. It was more, can we clear things in his brain he wasn't so sure about. And every time we speak to him, he's more and more and more in. I would say, we'll say he's 90% in, but my 2 co-founders say no, he's 100% in. But I always like to be conservative and err on the side of caution whenever I talk about things like this. So he's got some interesting things, some concerns that are very easily removed and taken care of, and almost another car crash on this dangerous road. So that's a good thing. He is moving some real estate deals overseas, and he says funding from that he'll be able to give us minimal amounts that we need to get us completely off the runway and taken off, even though he wants to give us the max. So that's another good thing. But when people say things like that, there's due diligence, the deal itself has to be prepped, there's things that he needs to do his side, where this other deal he's trying to get liquidity off actually go through. But we'll see. So it's all good. I wrote up a report about it, sent it off this morning. So I'm supposed to be this super brainy, intelligent person. So this is how dumb I am. Yesterday I did about 4 or 5 minute videos and 2 or 3 smaller videos, like shorts. I deleted them all and removed the complete on my recycle bin before I uploaded them. So yeah, I'm super clever, I am. So anyway, this is my walking to the care home for Mother's first visit, and we'll do a recording when we get in. Speak to you in a bit. Bye.